Hola! I forgot to say this for our opening that it's the Cinco de Mayo today. That's a big holiday in Mexico. So, hola, mi amigos y amigas. Let's read some, oh, it's time for reading. I forgot to tell you that. This is reading, in case you didn't read the caption. Let's read the tricky word we just learned yesterday. Do you remember it? They. This says they. We're going to read they in the story in just a minute, okay? There. This says there. They, there. And actually, you could almost see the beginning of they in here, or the. Huh? The. Was. Are. No. Says. Were. To. Here. All. Where. Why. So. Once. He. When. From. Word. Which. She. What. Of. I. There. Said. We. One. How many of those do you know? We've got a lot of them we've learned. Hey, do you notice I've got some A-team words? A-team. Look through those. See if you can figure out what any of them say, and then we'll read them together, okay? I'll pause here. What did you notice about the first two words? This one and this one. Do you notice that both of them have a capital letter at the beginning? If they have a capital letter at the beginning, it could be a sentence, but this is not a sentence. No, they're just words. So why would they have capital letters? It's because these are both names. We've already read this one when we read about cake and grapes. Do you remember that Scott went to his friend's house and her name was Jade? I'm gonna turn around a little bit. I'm gonna go this way. Jade. Jade. You remember her name was Jade? What about this one? This is a boy's name. Do you know anybody with this name? D-A-V. D-A-V. And let's think about what the silent E, this E is doing, is reaching over the consonant, grabbing the A and say, hey, don't say ah. Let's say Dav. Say A, Dave. See how that works? Okay, did you read this one? This is not a name, it's a lowercase s. Sh, a, p. Sh, a, p. Shape. Let's look at this one. A, k. Make. Did you figure this one out? W, a, v. Wave. It's kind of like Dave. And this one is too. S-A-V. Save. All right, let's go over and have some fun at the beach. Okay, here we are over at my desk. We're going to read Scott again. I wonder if we're ever going to get to this story where they're out camping. I'm not sure. Last time we read cake and grapes. Today we're going to read this one. I think I gave a little spoiler alert to you that we were going to be at a beach. This says fun. Fun in the sand. Sand. Fun in the sand. Woohoo! What page is it on? It's on page 14. Let's go to page 14. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here's fun in the sand. Okay. Do you want to see the picture? No. Read through some of these words. This is a one-page story, just like Cake and Grapes was just one page, and Lee the Sheep. These are a lot of one-page stories. But there is a picture. Ooh, I see that word shape. We read that. Ooh, and there's Dave, and there's Jade. We read those. Ooh, look. Wave. Save. Make. We read all those on the whiteboard, didn't we? Let's take a look at the picture. Ooh. When I first read this, I thought, is that a seal? Kind of looks like a seal made out of sand. Has a face on it. And I see the kids there, Scott, Jade, it must be Dave, huh? Having fun at the beach. That looks like a lot of fun. Wish I was there, but I'm here and you're here. So let's read this story called Fun in the Sand. Scott is with Jade and Dave. The kids dig in the sand. Here's that word, they shape the sand. They make a sand man. A sandman, like a snowman. I guess if you live in a place where they never have snow, you have to do something different, like make a sandman like the snowman. Now, in my life, a sandman is someone who comes to put you to sleep at night. Do you ever heard of the Sandman that does that? Comes and puts you, sprinkles sleepy sand in your eyes and makes you go to sleep? That's a weird story, isn't it? But it's also weird to make a sandman. How come he looks so weird? A big wave hits. The kids can't, there's that, this is a contraction, cannot, can't save, ooh, there, that's our other tricky word, there, sand, man, tricky word, from the wave. The sand man gets wet. He, tricky word, he, slumps. He sags. He drips. Yeah. So we got hit by that wave, and so he's slumping over, sagging and dripping. The Sandman is a mess. But the kids are, there's the pirate word, are not sad. Kids are not sad. They run and splash in the waves. Okay, there's the story Fun in the Sand. Now you get to do a couple of worksheets. Let's take a look at the two worksheets you're going to do. This first one has to do with the A-team words, the long A words. You got 6 pictures, and under each picture there are 2 words. And what you have to do is you have to decide which word goes with the picture. And you're going to circle that word. Now, in all of these words, it's a short A sound. All of these are the first in the box. They're short A. And then the second word is always like the long A, like we did in our lesson yesterday where we added the silent E, the E to the end of the word. And guess what? There's 6 more on the back you get to do. Yay! Hooray for the back! And then here's a story about Fun in the Sand. Now, we just read Fun in the Sand, so you should be able to do a good job on this. Read the question, write your answer here, fill in the blank. Not fill in the blank. Fill in the dot that goes with the question. One more to write here, and then I want you to draw a picture of Fun in the Sand and write a sentence at the bottom. Don't forget to put a capital at the beginning and a period at the end. After you finish this worksheet, which is 9.2, you're going to see that
in your book, you have two other sheets here. This one, 9.3, has the word slump on it. They want you to write it and draw a picture of slump. You can do that if you want. We have not done this in our class, so you do not have to do 9.3 or 9.4. But if you're interested in it, you write the word sag, and then you would draw a picture of something sagging, like the Sandman was sagging. Then the last thing on 9.5, you have the story The Bees that you can read to your family or your dog or your pizza. Okay, now it really is the end of reading. Here we go.